video about a little jet. Disclaimer before we continue. It is currently 5:40 in the morning and my pollen allergy is kicking up. So I apologize if I do mispronounce some words. Thanks. Fucking. Alright. Okay. Vertex, or whatever name you might go by. Actually, yeah, I can't pronounce that shit. What even is that language? What does it mean? Oh. Interesting, I guess. Anyways, the only video I would ever make on you. So enjoy it. Apologies. Nah, that isn't a diss. Genuinely, because I don't think you're worth one or even need one. Kid, you went on someone's music on their channel just to shit on it while talking about me like you're some sort of hero while trying to get him on your side. Fuck out of here. I'm too tired of saying you disrespect people in music by existing in the space, but that's literally what you're doing. Me making a post that you're responding to constantly are trying to get you to fucking act right. You claiming that you're not a child is not backing up the actions and the posts you're making. We are trying to help you. Everybody that's been responding is trying to help you. If you haven't noticed, I've barely taken a serious tone to this whole thing until now. Okay, you know what? Let's get into detail. What exactly did he do? This jackass, dead-named, shamed family members made false rumors about me being a pedophile, and all for what? All for a random-ass beef that ended 2 fucking years ago. Grow the fuck up. You're 13. I believe you could fucking behave like one. We don't have to fucking explain to you what this is and how mics works and how fucking everything else in the world works anymore, right? We don't have to explain to you what inflation is. You can think about it. Oh, and stop harassing Cammy. And Rosa, and Infinite. Yes, her name is Cammy, you motherfucker. In fact, you dragged them in just to fight this one in the first place. I apologize for the disconnect your neck comment. It was 100% fucked up of me to do so. If I didn't think Infinite or anyone who told me to apologize and send me screenshots and proof of me saying that was right, then why would I even apologize in the first place? Huh? Tell me that, please. I must have did it for a reason, I wonder. But yeah, you know what, Vertex? Here is one of the only apologies that I'm gonna make to you in this video. Here's a double apology for the disconnect your neck comment here. I am genuinely sorry to you, Vertex. It was out of line for me to do so, and I apologize again to anybody else who was affected by that comment. I obviously needed growing up to do still during the time, probably even now, but that's the only apology I'm doing unless further out of line shit was said or sent. But you're no better. You straight up mentioned proof about me liking kids apparently. Even though me and people affiliated with me are known for disliking that shit. We made an entire 18 minutes nuke about it and made a fucking pedo cry. You attempted to mention my private info as a way to get the info out in public as a scare tactic. If that isn't doxing, then I don't fucking know. Man, I wonder if it's there inside of the fine prints that you sent, huh? There's a reason why we kicked Spooks out of the community, obviously, you know, for the CP setting, but he probably would have gone anyways without it being from how many personal information he's leaked. By the way, I'm not gonna say who, just a little fun fact, but someone you looked up to was gonna comment about how you were doing too fucking much and was going literally out of bounds from this entire thing. You think you were so righteous, but in other people's eyes, you were just doing the extreme. By the way, take that into consideration. Somebody else has to tell you that you're doing too fucking far. What does that say about you, quote unquote, growing up? Oh, and also, yes, another one. Just because one person you've dead named is fine with it, doesn't mean others are. You use Rosa as a point to compare against me, but when it comes to others you can't use. You know what? Dead name them all! And let's not start with your half-assed apology. You apologized, but only to save face when we pointed it out. And, oh, it's right there. What you look at? Right there, officer. Get him! Fucking hell. In fact, you could definitely see the signs of them transitioning and changing names, maybe. Huh? Grow a pair of eyes? Look at the channel name. Look at the name we call her as. Or, I don't fucking know. The genders that we also call her as? The fucking pronouns? Hello? Or just hear me out. Maybe don't use somebody's real personal government name out in the fucking open on the internet, maybe? I don't call Infinite by his real name in public, and neither does he call mine. Unless if it's as a joke, and even then it's still rarely inside of a private setting. We call each other by our stage names in public, and we're not at the point yet where we should be calling anybody out by their real names. Unless if there's a stage name, so unless specified otherwise. Do you know Rosa inside of real life? I don't think so. Right? Do you know me in real life? No, you're not gonna be calling me by my fucking real name, are you? Actually, no, I feel like you probably would. Seeing other people diss me is okay and it's fine. It's talking about my family and all my personal information is fine. You know, leaking me and doxing me, sending CP is okay. But hey, let Patrick talk about my 7-year-old sister at a time, especially sexually, if my ad is also fine. Yeah. But when I even remotely try to correct a kid, you're like, guys, she was a pedo. Guys, he like kids. He like kids. He like kids. You've made 5 disses on me before I even responded, combining your old and current channel. 30 plus posts about me, all just from your current, newly created account. Yeah, I know, just because of me. Apparently a weird fantasy of me being a pedo, and a weird tendency to attempt, at least trying to talk about it, to dox me constantly. And an extra hint of victim blaming. I'm not surprised about that though. You've got mental issues, bro. Go get help, not the free YouTube beach section. Just a PSA. That dead naming point doesn't just go to Vertex, it goes for all of you. In, out the community, whatever and whoever, you're a piece of shit to try to deny someone's freedom over their own bodies and identity. Now get lost.